Trial of the country's suspended first Vice President Riek Machar opened yesterday. Proceedings went on under tight security in the capital, Juba, with his lawyer reportedly arguing that the court lacked jurisdiction to hear the case. Machar's detention under house arrest since March this year again ignited fears of a renewal of a devastating 2013 to 2018 civil war between his ethnic Nuer forces and Dinka fighters loyal to his longtime rival, President Salva Kiir. To give us a sense of what happened in court yesterday, we're joined on the line by Advocate Polit Gok Waar, who joins us from Juba, who was in court. Advocate, thank you for joining us. How are you this morning?
Thank you very much, Channel Africa, for having me. I'm doing well this morning. Thank you.
Great. In what capacity were you in court yesterday? Let's start there.
Well, I was just attending the proceedings as an advocate because this case it is a case of which is so weighty and it has some public interest in it. So I was attending as an advocate.
What can you tell us about the proceedings?
Yes, the proceedings, I would say this it is a big step for South Sudan. It is one of its kind since this country got independence in 2011. There has never been such a case where someone detained for a longer time, more than 5 months, and then they are later on arraigned in court. The practice here has been that you would be detained for as long as the government wants, and you would be released without being arraigned in court. So I think it is, legally speaking, it is a good step for South Sudan.
What were the arguments that his lawyers put to the table?
Yes, the biggest argument is that the court lacks jurisdiction. South Sudan is being governed based on the 2018 peace agreement, and that peace agreement it provides for mechanisms where if there are any dissatisfaction from either side, the channel that should be followed other than the court. Because, as you know, the basis of this case was the Nasser incident, which happened in Upper Nile State. So the defense was saying that, this what happened in Nasser was a violation of the ceasefire. And if the ceasefire has been violated by either side, there are mechanisms including it is actually the work of the RGMEC. RGMEC is the Revitalized Joint Monitoring and Evaluation Commission, which should have investigated this case. And in fact, the right court should have been the hybrid court of South Sudan, which has not been established since, but it is only on drafted statutes.
As you say, he's been arrested under house arrest since March. So do you have any information in terms of how he's been treated? Any reports on his health?
On his health, the only thing I can say is what is already in the public domain and what I saw in court. He looked jovial. Actually, he's not alone. There were other members from his party. But again, when we talk of health, I will not mislead our listeners based on the physical appearance. It could be mental, it could be something internal, or something psychological. So on matters health, yes, he looked physically, all of them actually, they look physically fine. But we might not know in detail what someone is really thinking in mental-wise. Yes.
Advocate Waar, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks. Advocate Polit Gok Waar joining us on the line from Juba in South Sudan.